It's easy to get a lot of people to come to your show when you've got $1 million right-wing operation behind you. This is Jason Howerton. Who might Jason Howerton be, you ask? He is the CEO of Reach Digital. I have helped grow social media companies and political influencers grow their social media footprint exponentially. Launch a product, get over 1.3 million views. I'm betting the Daily Wire is going to announce that he is the first artist signed to their record label. You apparently really, really liked cocaine. And as I understand it, you just got out of rehab about a month ago.
But the wicked will perish, though the Lord's enemies are like the flowers of the field.
He's getting emotional. How about we break out the white stuff and get a little wicked? Did you know the left is attacking Oliver Anthony? Oliver Anthony, the new viral right-wing sensation, is under attack from the left. Do you know how I know? Because I'm one of the people on the left that did it. I was correct, and I'm getting ready to gloat about how I called it. Oliver Anthony is an industry plant, and there is major money behind him. Dan Bongino is upset that people like me would dare question the authenticity of a man like Oliver Anthony.
If you haven't heard of Oliver Anthony, he is a guy, I don't know his politics, I don't particularly care about his politics, but he
I bet I can guess.
Basically condemning the swamp and the political.
First of all, I'm going to show you a tweet here in a little bit that brings into question whether he wrote the song or not. The way it's worded makes it seem like he didn't write the song.
Class that this cultural rebellion is rebelling against. The song is, I think, the number one song on iTunes. It's 8 million something views. The song's amazing. He showed up at this festival this weekend. I guess he was pre-scheduled to sing there. Small town. They had 25 acres taken over full of people parking to see him. Here was a little snippet of what happened. Take a look at this.
Putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me and people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Lord, it is.
Gosh, that's a feel-good story. A friend of mine was there, a very close friend of mine. Flew in, traveled cross-country.
I bet I know his name, too.
Said the place was packed. Said he sat there for 2 hours afterwards, after this concert. Believe me, it was hot. To take selfies and sign autographs for people. And he didn't want to leave until he took care of everyone. Wish this guy the best of luck in his career. Now, of course, that didn't stop Rolling Stone.
I bet you do wish him the best of luck, because I bet you're financially invested in him, Dan Bongino.
In the dying culture on the left, which is a culture of death. And it's a culture of cannibalism, as I've warned you often. The left's seeking out of constantly new people to target. They're losing because the right's giving them the double-barrel middle finger. So they're starting to sick themselves on themselves. It's a cannibalistic effort. They're running out of targets on the right because we don't give a shit. We ignore these people. Here's Rolling Stone.
All you do is talk about us. Like, you're like, we ignore the left. Here's Rolling Stone telling you what it is I'm going to get pissed about here.
Which once pretended to be an outlet that covered entertainment and music. Folks, they've got the SADs. They are so desperate to stop.
They got the SADs.
Right-wing influencers just found their new favorite country song. The article by Joseph Hudak, who could not be more condescending, talking about how we're losing our minds over this song.
Yeah.
You know, again, just to be clear, it's okay to go out there and rap songs about, you know, wet ass. I can't even say
Wet ass pussy.
if you know. It's okay to, you know, go out there and drop a bunch of N-bombs and songs talking about how awful the cops are and all this other stuff.
Well, the cops are pretty awful. We covered it earlier in the show. They tortured 2 black men, sexually assaulted them, stuck a gun in one's mouth and pulled the trigger, broke his jaw. He's lucky to be alive. The cops are pretty awful, Dan Bongino.
And does what's not really a political song. He doesn't mention any politician. He mentions how he doesn't like rich men north of Richmond targeting the working man. And all of a sudden, we're all losing our minds. They're desperate to stop the rebellion, folks. They are desperate.
What
to
rebellion?
stop the rebellion.
You're telling me there's a rebellion, so you're saying there's something about the song that's subversive. But yet I know for a fact there's nothing about the song that is subversive. Here is, I'm assuming, the name of your friend who you said stayed late at the show. I bet this guy is your friend. His name is Jason Howerton. When I offered to cover the cost for Oliver to produce a record, I had no idea what would transpire, nor did I know just how powerful his story was or the situation that God was inserting me into. I just wanted to help. This is how we're going to change culture and the country. This is Jason Howerton. Who might Jason Howerton be, you ask? He is the CEO of Reach Digital. His About Me says, I have helped grow media companies and political influencers I have helped grow social media companies and political influencers grow their social media footprint exponentially. Might want to learn how to write a sentence, sir. Over the course of a decade, I have developed a replicable monetization strategy that has created tens of millions of dollars in new revenue for companies and clients. I am just getting started. He shared out an article that said, launch a product, get over 1.3 million views overnight, with a picture of our friend Oliver Anthony. What's our friend Jason Howerton's background before he was the CEO of Reach Digital? He was the executive director for Blaze Media, the managing editor for the Independent Journal Review, and a managing editor for The Blaze. So what do you guys think? Does that sound like a organic viral hit to you? Oliver, man, if you're watching this, you seem like a genuine guy. I'm going to tell something about your backstory that I learned when researching you. You apparently really, really liked cocaine. You have multiple songs about it on your YouTube. And as I understand it, you just got out of rehab about a month ago. Congratulations on your sobriety. These people are using you. This Jason Howerton dude from Reach Media is using you. I wish you the best, bro. I love seeing another good old boy from Appalachia make it big. I'm all about it, man. But I hate that you're going about it this way. I also wonder if, as part of your recovery, they got you on that God shit. I can't knock people, you know, whatever it takes to get you clean and all, but that God shit, man, it just rubs me the wrong way. And apparently, you were on that God shit.
It's crazy to me because I remember back in June I played here for about 20 people, and but that's the beautiful part of this country, though, is even an idiot like me can make something happen. So if I can do it, you can do it.
My friend, like, I would love it if you actually made something happen, but like, it's easy to get a lot of people to come to your show when you've got $1 million right-wing operation behind you. And I'm predicting it. I'm betting the Daily Wire is going to announce that he is the first artist signed to their record label. We did a video a week or two ago about Matt Walsh. He was all upset about the drag queen Flamey Grant. And he went on this long rant about conservatives conceding the domain of music. I think the Daily Wire has been cooking this up for a little bit. And Matt Walsh himself plays banjo. Mark my words. Give it a week or two. See if this guy isn't the first signee to a Daily Wire record label. They've done movies, they've done books, now they're going to put out some music. Mark my word.
Before we start singing, and I mean we, because I hope y'all are going to be singing too. I just had something I felt compelled to share with you. This is in Psalm 37, 12 through 20. The wicked plot against the righteous and gnash their teeth at them, but the Lord laughs at the wicked, for he knows their day is coming. The wicked draw the sword and bend the bow, to bring down the poor and needy, to slay those whose ways are upright. But their swords will pierce their own hearts, and their bows will be broken. Better the little that have righteousness than the wealth of many wicked. For the power of the wicked will be broken, but the Lord upholds the righteous. The blameless spend their days under the Lord's care, and their inheritance will endure forever. In times of disaster, they will not wither. In days of famine, they will have plenty. But the wicked will perish. Though the Lord's enemies are like the flowers of the field.
He's getting emotional.
Consumed, and they will go up in smoke.
Buddy, you're doing the bidding of people like the Daily Wire and Dan Bongino. Bitching about people on welfare and people that are poor. Which side do you think you're on exactly? He threatening me? I'd say you were a lot more fun when you were on cocaine. How about we break out some of the white stuff and we get a little... I fucked up my own joke. That's how I was going to end the clip on YouTube. I'm sorry. Hold on. How about we break out the white stuff and get a little wicked? I fucked it up so bad.